Gonna make me some tea. Carla's home from work. Gonna reheat her some spam bacon, fried rice. A little bit left just for her. And this is the tea I've been on recently. I like it. Has a good taste, right, babe? Good taste. This goes a long way too. For the little scoop that it uses for the tea, it's gonna last a long time. Well worth 19 bucks. Since the cup is wider than the bottom, there's like a little push up button on the bottom. Seeps down. This tea is so good. All right, folks. I did pretty good listing this stuff. Some more stuff, quite a bit of hats. I didn't get around to t-shirts. I got to edit for my video today on my main channel. While I was editing, heard her ringing at the door. Always got to check, make sure there's no creepers. Sometimes I get clever and go to the other side. It's here, Tip. It's here, Tip. Go smell it. Come on. Couple of this. I needed this bubble wrap for a glass cell and some fragile stuff. Do your checks, Ted. Do your job. Go ahead. Go check for me. I really needed this right here, that bubble wrap. I ended up getting it on eBay. I won at the beginning of the year from the Seller Club podcast a gift card from them and from eBay. So I won a prize of $200 gift card. I ended up using the $200 to help buy a GoPro mod that I use for my mic from now on my thrifting videos on my main channel. And then I also ended up winning, I guess, a voucher or discount code for I think $100 or $200 that I've been using for shipping supplies. The last $30 that I got from that, I ended up getting the bubble wrap there from American Bubble Boy. I often just order it from their website. And once before, I wanted it like priorities. I needed it really bad. I didn't know it was running out, so I got it on Amazon. I should reach out to them and see if I could get an affiliate link. I use them all the time. Even on eBay that I got them. I bought that 2 days ago and I got it. On Amazon, it didn't take the next day to get. It actually took 4 days to get to me, which was okay because I ended up postponing some things that didn't work out anyways. Not because I didn't get the bubble wrap on time, but because just things that go on in your life that you have to, that's priority. But on their website, they're usually pretty fast. I've ordered from them many times and I usually do that. But the only reason I did it is because my computer updated and all of my passwords ended up resetting to where I had to now go back and look at my little code book of what they wore and reset the passwords anyways. I think it was about time. I try to do that around every 6 months to a year, depending on what's going on and what I'm getting and emails, spammers, just junk email. I thought I heard a doorbell, but I wasn't sure, but he started barking. So get alert dog as well. He's not a fighter. He's just a barker. He's not even that most of the time. He's really quiet. But if he doesn't realize that I'm still in the house and he thinks I'm gone, he will bark. But when I'm here, he's like, nope, Dad's here. He doesn't like me barking, especially when Mama's asleep upstairs. All these bubble wrap bags. All right, just what I needed. Got some items I'm gonna need to wrap this up. It's gonna be pretty easy. I'm gonna go drop it off afterwards. All right, I haven't had a sale in a few days. That item just sold within 2 days of listing. You've seen it from the other video. That's when I listed it the day of. These are daily videos of the day that I post them. All right, they may be early in the day. Earlier the better, depending on how things are going, or later in the day. So I'm trying my best. Thank you all for supporting the video. Now, I went to the wrong area. Went to the wrong shelf to get that camera. I listed both of them, and a person ended up messaging me saying, hey, I know the lens cover. I mentioned in the description that the lens cover is it doesn't close. And the person messaged me saying, does it stay closed though? Like, did I force it or anything? So I replied back telling them it was closed, but when I turned it on, it opened and then it never closed back. And it's still open and it's been open since. So, and it still had like a little ding on it, if you remember, by the cover of the battery cover. So they paid for it right afterwards. They sent me an offer for $38.50. I accepted it, and then they paid within minutes. So I'm packing that sucker up right now. Cha-ching! Broke the ice for the last 3 days of not having any sales. Not bad for, what was it, like $2 or $3 that I paid for it? If I didn't have my whatnot auction today, that alone might have made me pull the trigger to go thrifting. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go thrifting, although I want to so bad. All right. I got it. 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 Cha-ching. Tip, be quiet. He always barks like right next to my wife. I don't know if she doesn't wake up. I wake up every time when he barks. Hey, shh. Be quiet. Come here. Scruff. Come here. What's wrong? Oh, look at that face. You were asleep, huh? You heard me talking? You heard me talking? You thought it was a stranger? You okay? Go rest, dude. Go get some sleep. You work so hard. A dog life is hard, especially yours. You got it made. It was me, not anybody else. Oh boy. All right, sold for $38.50. I had to list it up higher than that. I got an offer for it. Just being honest with the description, although there is some issues with it, it is not taking away from it actually doing its purpose of taking photos. And I hope they take amazing photos. I hope they become famous if they are not already. I love photography myself, so I end up forgetting things like I often do, which I don't need right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up right here. Should I double it up? Double this up. It may be more bubble wrap than what I need, but it's okay. I just got a totally new package of bubble wrap. This one I ended up getting at Home Depot when I realized I needed more. All right, now here is where I'm gonna twist it, and roll it over for the sides. And what I had forgot was my clear sleeve bag to put this in. So even on top of that, I got some leftover cardboard. All right, there's easier ways than this, but I don't care. I want it being secure, and I want to get rid of this excess of shipping supplies when it comes to just scrap cardboards. So I'm going to put this in a clear sleeve bag, tape it up just to make sure it's nice and tight. Put it inside this sucker here. All right. Oh. All right. I had to run up to go get my stairs. I should probably tape this down before I put it in a clear sleeve. Yeah. It sticks. Alright, just need a little tape to hold that down. Any of y'all rub your tape down feeling like it's just gonna let go? Sometimes if you have the tape too tight, it will ungrip itself. It's like, I can't hold on. It's like some of my relationships. I can't hold on to it. I need to let it go. And try again. And try again. All right, so it's not closing, and that's okay. It doesn't need to close. I just want it to look better this way. Something about seeing like shiny packaging, opening things up, always feels like a gift to me. Hopefully the cardboard isn't too far out, but it's okay, because I could squeeze that in. And you might be saying, Sonny, you could have packed that better. This is good, folks. This is good. This is not going to do nothing to the camera. It's still protected in every way. All right, I do me, you do you. You want to make a packing video? Go make a how to pack video. Those do very good. Evergreen videos do very good. but I'm not a teacher that way, right? That's just not how I'm programmed. Although I think I could do really good doing it. I don't care to make those videos because I would struggle overthinking things too much. All right. I also have a tendency to tape up the edges, no matter how big or small. It's very rare that I don't. All right. Last thing to do is this label, and then you know what? I'm gonna go drop this off, and I might just pick up some Dutch Bros. I want some coffee. I haven't really had breakfast today. I'm not feeling hungry. I did have some tea, and that was really good. And that's the point of that tea, the yerba mate tea, is to help suppress and for people wanting maybe diet. But it doesn't taste like a diet type of tea. It tastes like a good tea that you could drink like when you'd get in a restaurant when you want hot tea. I don't add any sugar. I don't add any honey. I don't add anything to it, brother. So I just like it the way it is. Even like teas, regular teas, iced teas, sun teas. Ooh, sun teas are amazing. But I don't add any sugar in that. When they ask me if I want sugar or non-sugar, I always say no sugar. Well, I shouldn't say always because it's very rare if I do say, you know what, I'll have some sugar today. So yeah, I'm not big on sugar like that. But if it comes to Reese's Pieces, I could gobble those suckers up like nobody's business. So I was on my way to the post office, and then I remembered today's Sunday. So that tells me I'm going to go thrifting. Not going to see any of that. That's on the main channel, all my thrift videos. And then not very long, I didn't list much t-shirts for the Whatnot show or any t-shirts. So when I get back, I got till 3. I got like 2.5 hours. So I'm going to spend about 30 minutes here or less. I'm going to get some shirts listed on there and some other garment type pieces. So I'm going to do that right now. I didn't realize that today's Sunday. So while I was halfway there, I was like, you know what? Let's go check out Omar, friend who does some reselling and garage sales, but they must have ended up closing up early. And since that led me that way, I was closer to Goodwill, so I did a little thrifting. So I'm back. It is 1:30, and I should have enough time to list at least 20 or more t-shirts for today's Whatnot auction, which I don't have any t-shirts listed. So we'll see. It might even include some other things, some other apparel, but that's going to be easier because I have a number. I think I brought them downstairs last night, so I wouldn't forget. And that is this. I got these on Amazon. They're little numbered things. Let me show you. It looks like it belongs to like a phone or something like that, but they're little numbered cards. You put them on some, I can't think right now. You put them on some hangers. The word is hangers, Sonny. Speak your words, and I just did. So you could get them like 1 through 100, 1 to 300, things like that. You could get there's different colors and designs on there. I ended up getting those, so that's gonna be pretty easy. I think I'm just gonna make sure they're all within weight of 11 ounces or less. And just gonna have that of a quantity, like 25, or I should just put 50 shirts and then just show them as I go. I'm not gonna take photos of those. I feel like I need to take a nap. I woke up super early. I'm also hungry. I didn't eat. So I almost stopped by McDonald's to get a burger, and I was like, no. Let's not do that. Let's eat something here at the house. Something better. Not that burgers are bad. I do love me some burgers. But a friend, Matt Wagner, I was talking to him a few weeks ago, and he said, let's have some burgers. I was like, yeah, let's get some McDonald's. He was like, dude, that's not a burger. And I was like, how dare you? So I got to meet up with him. Got to have some burgers, some real burgers, wherever that might be. Where's your favorite burger place? All right, I think I know what I want. Some Jack in the Box, some leftovers. No. Let's get this. Let's get this. This is really tasty. This is from Grinds to the Max. This is some fried noodles. They're not crispy fried. These are a different type of fried, but you gotta try these out. especially if you could eat there, eat them as fresh as possible. But they're also good to warm up in a Ninja air fryer or a plain old microwave that's hiding right behind here. What a person that bought the camera does not have any feedback. So crossing my fingers on that one. Got my coffee, folks. Let me try not to spill this. I lost a few little drips. And then here, no spoons required. Oh yeah, I love coffee. I love me some coffee. Get all that froth in there. You got to get a froth machine. Very affordable on Amazon. Why was I walking away? This freaking sink's right here. I don't like super hot drinks nor super hot food. I don't know how my wife does it. Like, she could get it right off of the fryer or the stove and just like stuff her face with food and not even give the looks like I do, where I'm like, ooh, ee, ooh. She doesn't do that. She must have like a cow tongue or something. So the point of that was that I was going to let it cool down for a little bit. It is after the Whatnot show. It lasted about 45 minutes because I tend to talk a lot on there. Finally getting my coffee in. I felt like I needed to take a nap. There's something about, I get butterflies when there's an event or gonna meet up with friends. I get butterflies from the day before up until like not being able to sleep the night before to waking up. I wake up before my alarm. I just get super anxious and excited like a little kid in a candy store. But right before it happens, like either taking off to get in my truck or something, I'm like, I need to take a nap. A Whatnot show's gonna start. I feel like I need to take a nap. Like my body just wants to go sleep because it's a lot of pressure that I put on myself. I mean, I saying that, I didn't say that ever before, but I feel like my brain just says, hey, take a nap and sleep through it and just blame it on the sleep, you know? But as long as I've been reselling, creating content, I still get super nervous. I'm human. I get excited about it. I love it. I don't always do great, but I do good. And the reason why it's good is because I'm not just saying, I'm doing okay, it's not worth doing it. It is worth doing it. And the people that I get to meet and come across, my customer base will only grow from it. So for those that are struggling with sales or anything that you're working on in life, if I could make it through the things that I've gone through, and I've been through a lot of shit, you can too, folks. You can too. Here are the items that I ended up selling. Not a lot, but it's also good because this is extra money in my pocket that I get to save. A lot of my auctions that I've had lately, recently, and even my sales on eBay, I'm not touching that money. I'm just putting it to the side. So I'm getting big on selling. I'm getting big on saving. But one of the things my wife was telling me about yesterday was, she said, babe, you're almost done with your truck. I asked her, how much do I owe my truck? She does all the finances. She does all that stuff. I just make the money for it. It's like my throat burp like a frog. I do my part and then some, right? So does she. But she was saying I have like $5,900 more to pay off my truck. I cannot wait for that. So the money that I'm making from this stuff is going to add up to pay it off even faster. And then that's going to be hundreds of dollars that goes straight to my account, not to anywhere else. So I am really excited for that. And that is pushing me to do more of reselling, thrifting, auctions, all of that goodness that I love to do anyways. So if you enjoyed these videos, folks, please make sure to like and subscribe. So not these, not these, not my coffee, and not my drink, which I need to wash, and not my water, but this stuff is what's sold, okay? So we ended up selling this hat. So for $5, they like the style. I asked the customer if they like it because either they know from somebody in Hawaii or they like the style, and they're like, I just like the style. This is a Gem Shore one that I found recently, and I have another gnome These resell online on eBay for $40 used. I ended up getting this for around, I think $4, maybe a little less, but it sold for $21. This is probably one of my best sales of this entire lot, but they're all good in their own way because they all add up. All of these sold for asking price, I think $5, maybe $7. This one sold for $3, and it still had a little chip on the toe there. Needs a little pedicure, or is that a manicure? Yeah, pedicure. This sold for $3. I like selling planters. I like coming across them. Here's another planter here. All right, like a Victorian, has an iridescent pearl color to it. Very, very clean, brand new. And then there is a signature on this one. It is going to be B Ward 1999 and dated. All right, this one did not sell this fake pen, so I'm going to put it up on eBay. They go for around $10 or $15. The other one that sold, somebody bought this out in the UK, folks. They bought this out in the UK. They said shipping's going to be a pain, but that they want it for a friend or a family member. So as a gift, you don't just need to order it for yourself. This sold, I think, for $5. This one right here, I think I sold for $7. I think it sold for $5 or $7. And then that one did not sell. I didn't list that one. I believe this one sold. I think it was Lola Marie. I think if I'm correct, she bought this toy right here. Sold for, I think, $4 or $5, maybe even $7 because he is a little valuable. And then this one, I think this one sold. I don't remember how much, but I want to say maybe $18. This is the Dynasty Gallery 1951. This is probably the fourth or fifth one that I've sold. All right, and then other than that, that was it. I didn't list this on here. I didn't list this Fencing Cat. This one does glow as well. Has a little chip on the ear, but they still sell. And for $1.99, which I will be taking off the sticker, I'll see how well it does later on in another separate auction. So I'm going to pack these up either today or tomorrow. My wife's about to wake up. And then, oh. This is the other one that sold. This was the first item that sold, a little shelf sitter. All right, shelf sitters are cool. They sit right there as if they're peeking down. All right, these are pretty cool because they're not usually on the table. They're usually on something higher. Oh, I don't know if I could do it here because my fridge is like pushed into the side. But they're usually on something like this. Not the fridge, but like a counter or a top. All right, or a display case. This is pretty cool. So let me take that down before my wife comes down. I forget about it and then boop, hits her on the head. And then she yells at me like, what are you doing? Trying to do it for TikTok? Trying to get views? So that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be more of me for more of you. I'm going to try to do my best to have videos out every day. If I can't, just know that I am more likely having time with my wife, having a good time, having time with friends. And I'll share more of that with you all, not just here in the house. I want to share more of like my life outside the doors of my home. But I love to be home. I'm here all the time. I don't dread it. It doesn't give me anxiety to be indoors. This is my happy place. And thank you for being here with me.